Assalamualaikum students, I hope you all are well, safe and healthy at home. Welcome back in your class of reading and writing skills. And your course instructor Farzana Khan is here with another topic, which is paragraph writing. This is one of the important topics of writing skill. Well, in today's class, you will learn what is paragraph, what are the important components of writing a good paragraph, and how can you write a paragraph. So, by the end of today's lecture, you will be able to write a strong, effective paragraph on any topic. So, pay close attention to the lecture to understand all important components of paragraph writing. First of all, let me tell you what is a paragraph. It can be defined a group of sentences having a clear main idea. Having one main idea, it must contain the supporting information related to the main idea and part of a longer composition. It can be defined a miniature essay, means a small essay. So keep it in your mind. In simple word, a paragraph can be defined as a group of sentences on one main idea. And it must contain the supporting information, the supporting details, which can be called the supporting sentences of the main idea. And it is actually a longer portion of composition, and it can be a small essay. Right? So paragraph is a group of sentences containing one main idea. When you write certain sentences on particular one topic to discuss the one point of any particular topic, so that can be called a paragraph. Well, we can say, keeping in mind the previous points, we can say a paragraph is often defined as a group of related sentences in which one single main idea is developed. Paragraph is always written on one main idea. It always contains one main point. In a typical paragraph, the first sentence declares the main topic of the paragraph. Means in the first sentence, the main idea, the main topic which will be discussed in the coming sentences is mentioned. So the first sentence, which is called the topical sentence or the key sentence of the paragraph, it declares, it announces the main topic, the main idea which is going to be discussed in the particular paragraph. And rest of the sentences develop or support the main idea. So after the topical sentence, rest of the all sentences will support that particular main idea, because the purpose of one paragraph is to tell you about one aspect, one point, right? One idea. So the first sentence will tell you about the topic, means which topic is going to be discussed in the particular paragraph, usually the first or second sentence. And rest of the sentences will support that particular idea. So a paragraph is most often a part of a longer composition comprising of several paragraphs. It can be called a small essay as well, but a paragraph can be a part of longer composition which contains several paragraphs, but every paragraph will contain one main idea. Well, I hope the paragraph is pretty clear in your mind now that what is a paragraph. Now let me tell you about a good paragraph's components or elements. Well, the important component of a paragraph are there: unity, support, coherence, good language, and variety of structures. Let me explain all these points one by one for your clarification. So, unity. This is the first important component of paragraph, first important point of writing a paragraph, and it is related to the definition of the paragraph, as paragraph is always about the one main idea, because one point is discussed in one paragraph and other point is discussed in another paragraph. So, unity here, unity means the unity of idea, means what you are going to talk about in a particular paragraph. You cannot discuss 2 or 3 ideas in one paragraph. So unity means there must be one main idea which will be introduced in the topical sentence in the first or second sentence. Well, after that, rest of the sentences which are called the supporting sentences, which contain the supporting detail related to the main idea. So if you are writing a paragraph and you are giving one main idea in the topical sentence, the main idea in the topical sentence, and after that you are going to add further sentences which are supporting to your main idea which you have discussed in the topical sentence, so it means there is unity in your paragraph. So this unity is the unity of idea, alright? So that's why unity is one of the important components of the paragraph writing, because it's so very important. It must contain the one main idea about which you are going to talk in the particular paragraph. Similarly, when you will write the last concluding sentence in your paragraph, that will must relate to the main idea about which you have written in the first paragraph and about which you have given the supporting details. So unity here means the unity of idea in the topical sentence, and the supporting sentences, and in the concluding sentence. There must be one main idea. Well, the second component of writing a paragraph is coherence. It means well-organized details, because you are going to talk about one point, one main idea in one paragraph. So whatever you will add in the paragraph, that must be definitely related to the one main idea. But that must be well organized. It must be spatial, chronological, importance, and logical. Spatial actually means placing the incident, situations, or things according to the space. And chronological means there must be proper beginning, middle, and end. You are going to talk about the important event or important point in the you are going to introduce the important main idea in the topical sentence. So you will write the further detail in the supporting sentences, and you will arrange all those incidents and figures, facts, arguments, whatever you want to add according to their importance, and there must be a logical sequence. Let me explain with an example. For instance, you are asked to write about a paragraph about cardias, right? And you are going to write a paragraph on cardiasm about 125 words or 150 words or 200 words, right? So definitely, first of all, you will start that cardiasm is my favorite personality, whatever, which will tell your audience that you are going to talk about cardiasm, right? And after that, definitely you cannot write the cardiasm died on this date. His agitation is this. You will move towards the importance, chronological order, and a logical sequence. Like, first of all, you will tell about the personality, and after that, you will tell when he born, and from where he got his education, and what he did, what are his achievements, why is he your favorite personality, and then at the end, you will write about his death and about you can simply wind up with a moral point of view that these are the characteristics which I want to follow or which I want to recommend to others. But there is proper logical sequence. You have started with the proper beginning, then you added the middle information, and then you move towards the end. So this is called logical sequence, or we can simply say there is chronological sequence, or you have arranged the details according to this importance, and according to the spatial means according to the places where they need to be added. So coherence means a clear, sensible connection, right? If you're going to start from the end, in the very start, you're going to add the end, because there are different types of writing paragraphs. If you're writing a narrative paragraph and you are telling the end of the story in the very start, and you are telling the start in the middle, and then you are talking about the middle and the end, then it means there is no connection, a sensible connection. So for clarity, it is very important to add the beginning, middle, and end. So for this purpose, for bringing coherence, it's very important to use connectors or linkers. This is related to the words. You need to use the particular words, conjunctions, and connectors to show coherence even in your thoughts. Well, Let me tell you how can you add linkers and connectors. Here you can see different points which are written, but let me explain to you. One of the most important reference tools that you must possess is a dictionary. It can be the topic sentence. You do possess one, perhaps, but I doubt whether you are aware of the different kinds of information it contains. The next sentence, next point can be, it contains of course the meanings of difficult words. It also gives you the pronunciation of the words. The dictionary can be referred to for the various grammatical forms of the words. Finally, a good dictionary contains illustrative sentences or phrases showing how words are actually used. Every college dictionary should provide at least these 4 kinds of information about words, namely pronunciation, meaning, grammatical patterns, and usage. So let me explain it further, that how can you rearrange, how can you add these sentences, and how can connectors be added. Here you can see one of the most important reference tools that you must possess is a dictionary. So here you will connect it with one. You do possess one, perhaps one means dictionary, perhaps, but I doubt whether you are aware of the different kinds of information it contains. And after that, it contains, of course, the meaning of difficult words. To connect the next part, next sentence with this, it also gives you the pronunciation of the words. So here it is connecting it with this part, this sentence, this idea. So the dictionary can be referred to for the various grammatical forms of the words. Finally, again, finally is a connector. Finally, a good dictionary contains illustrative sentences or phrases showing words are actually used, how words are actually used. So every college dictionary should provide at least these 4 kinds of information about words, namely pronunciation, meaning, grammatical patterns, and usage. So you can see here the words written in the red, the words in red highlighted. You can see these are the linkers and connectors which are connecting one idea with another idea. So here is the list of the linkers, some connectors which you can utilize. Here I have written that when you need to use it, cause and effect. To show cause and effect, you can use as a result, because, hence, since. You know, since is the synonym of because. So, and to show the difference, you need to connect the ideas, although, but, however, instead, and though. To show importance, at first, last, least, most important, next, right? And to show place, above, around, behind, here, nearby. Similarity, also another, and in addition to, like. Similarly, here are the connectors to show the time. And there are a lot of other connectors which you can use to show coherence in your ideas, in your paragraphs, which are very important for writing any composition task. Here you can see certain other linkers which you can use even according to the requirements. So wow, the next point is the sport. How will you add the sporting details, the sporting ideas in your paragraph after the topical sentence? And for sporting ideas, it's very important. There must be unity. Means you have introduced one topic in the topical sentence. So the rest of the sporting sentences must contain that particular idea, because these will support your main topic, your topical sentence, your main sentence, which has introduced the topic. That's why the rest of the sentences are called supporting sentences. So here you will talk about the supporting ideas. Here you can give evidences, you can add examples, and you can give details. Well, not only this, the good language. This is the important point of paragraph writing. It must contain a good language, because a bad language can make the audience bored. To maintain the interest of the readers, you need to make write with good language. It means there must be a grammatical accuracy. You need to use correct punctuation, apt vocabulary, variety of structures. Keep it in your mind. You need to add accurate, proper vocabulary, and you need to add variety of the vocabulary. Along with this, you need to add variety of structures. Avoid same structure of sentences throughout the paragraph because variety, there is beauty in variety. So a good language contains variety of vocabulary and variety of structure. While there are different types of writing paragraphs. Descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraphs are used to describe something, like when I ask you to write about the beauty of the beach. So here you will describe the beauty of the beach. Similarly, if I'm asking you to write about your favorite personality, here you will describe the favorite personality. Another type of paragraph is narrative paragraphs. These are written to express, to entertain. In narrative paragraphs, usually these are called a story type paragraph, in which you narrate a story. And other is expository. Expository paragraphs are written to inform and to explain certain points. And the fourth type of writing essay is persuasive essay. Here you try to influence or to persuade someone about your stance or about your point of view. So these four are the common types of writing paragraphs. Here you can see the structure of paragraph. And first of all, you will write a topical sentence, a key sentence. You will introduce the topic, the main idea which you are going to talk about in the paragraph, right? After that, you will write the supporting sentences or supporting details related to this topical sentence, right? And then after writing supporting sentences, in supporting details, you can add examples, evidences, details according to the logical sequence, keeping in mind the coherence in which you will add connectors as well. So, after giving proper details, you will move towards the end, which includes concluding sentence. It can be the concluding sentence for one sentence, and it can be the more than one sentences. It can be the two sentences. So we can say the concluding sentence or sentences. This is the structure of writing a paragraph. Here you will keep it in your mind. The unity of idea means all these points must contain the unity of idea. There must be a coherence, there must be a logical sequence, there must be a variety of vocabulary and variety of sentence structure. Keeping in mind all these points, you can write an impressive paragraph. An impressive, or we can say an effective paragraph. Well, it is all about the paragraph writing. So in today's class, we have discussed about paragraph writing, that what is paragraph, what are the important components of writing paragraph, and what is the structure of paragraph. I hope all these points are pretty clear in your mind, and now you can write an effective paragraph. Here, I'll wind up the session. Take care. Allah Hafiz.